Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix.
Riku has changed.
What do you mean?
Well...
You okay?
Sora! Let's take the raft and go! Just the two of us!
Huh?
Just kidding!
What's gotten into you? You're the one that's changed, Kairi.
Maybe. You know, I was a little afraid at first. But now I'm ready. No matter where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
Yeah, of course.
That's good. Sora, don't ever change.
Huh?
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
Donald! Sorry to rush off without saying goodbye, but there's big trouble brewing. Not sure why, but the stars have been blinking out one by one, and that means disaster can't be far behind. I hate to leave you all, but I've got to check into it. There's someone with a key, the key to our survival, so I need you and Goofy to find him and stick with him. Got it? We need that key, or we're doomed. So go to Traverse Town and find Leon. He'll point you in the right direction, huh? P.S. Would you apologize for meaning to me? Thanks, pal.
Oh dear, what could this mean?
It means we'll just have to trust the king.
Gorge, I sure hope he's all right.
Gosh, don't worry. We'll find the king and this key. Thank you, both of you. Daisy, can you take care of them?
Of course. You be careful now, both of you.
Oh, and to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
Over here! Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket at your service.
We hope for your safe return. Please, help the king. You're coming too!
That always makes me laugh.
Gorge, Jiminy, your world disappeared too?
It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this castle.
Goofy?
Oh, right. I gotcha. You mean while we're in other worlds, we can't let on where we're from, huh? We gotta protect the world border.
Order!
Right, world order. Oh, I guess we'll need new duds when we get there, huh?
Hello up there! Gotta get to lunch, True! I'm glad you're ready!
just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
A storm? Oh no! The raft!
Sora! Dinner's ready! Come on down! Sora?
Behold, the rare Sora's mom. She'll never be addressed again.
What's that? Riku's boat! And Kairi's!
The shadows return, but we actively cannot do anything against them because our dinky little wooden sword cannot touch them for some reason. We just want to reach where Riku is, and he's over on the island we fought him on last time. So let's go see what's going on with him and hopefully have him help us out here at least.
Where's Kairi? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We've got to find Kairi.
Kairi's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Riku.
Keyblade. And thus our real weapon has finally made its debut, the ever-famous, ever-merchandised Keyblade. With the Keyblade itself, the Kingdom Key in specific is what this one's called, we can actively destroy the shadows. They don't get much experience, but they are pretty much infinite here. If you want to, and I even do this myself, you can grind out an extra level here. I'd recommend at least being level 5 for what's coming up if you didn't reach it via Tidus, Waka, and Selfie. And if they ever run out, you can just head into the little hut near us right now where there's the extra save point, re-enter, and they should all respawn. In specific, I believe I actively grind for level 6 here, and that's because level 6 is where you're going to get your first learned ability, no matter what weapon you chose in the Dive to Heart segment at the start of the game. At level 6, you'll either learn Sliding Dash with the Dream Sword, Stun Impact with the Dream Rod, or Slap Shot with the Dream Shield. Those are our first combat abilities, which you need to equip through the menu, but they'll help you out in the long run here all the same. I get Slapshot because I chose the Dream Shield, and the way you equip abilities is you go to the ability menu, go here, and you use AP to equip it. I have 3 AP because I chose an option that ultimately doesn't sacrifice the Dream Rod. If you sacrifice the Dream Rod at all, you're down at 1 AP, which is usable, but definitely nerfs your early game ability usage. Slapshot here on the shield route effectively replaces the first hit in Sora's 3-hit combo with an upward strike with the Keyblade, so long as you're effectively right next to an enemy. Decently strong, and it has a 20% chance to do a critical hit as well, because crits in Kingdom Hearts 1 are either tied to certain weapons or abilities. They're not possible by default.
Kairi!
Sora...
Whoa!
Darkseid returns, and this is the full fight, so to speak, because now he has access to his full moveset. He still has the homing lasers and the punch down into the floor, but now he can also slam his left hand into the ground, creating a shockwave you have to jump over. And he can also make a large sphere in the sky that will then rain down bullets. You can be a little safe below him there. You can actively hit the bullets that the large sphere attack rains down, though, to return them back at Darkseid for some extra damage on top of some tech points. Otherwise, the strategy is going to remain pretty much the same here. Target his hands if they're targetable, but if his arm's in the floor or if his head's nearby, target that instead so you get some extra tech points from a combo finisher, and just go from there. Really briefly, just to talk about the abilities you get on the other 2 routes at level 6. With the rod, you get Stun Impact, which has a roughly 1 in 3 shot of changing your combo finisher into a slam on the ground that'll stun nearby enemies, and also has a boosted strength from your basic combo finisher. Honestly, out of the 3 starting abilities, it's arguably my favorite. Meanwhile, with the sword, you get the Sliding Dash, where if it's equipped and you try to attack an enemy that's just barely out of reach, Sora will do a swinging dash around his Keyblade to get closer to them and then do a frontward attack. Honestly, for early game, it's probably the best thing for spacing, but I would say the Stun Impact or Slapshot are overall more useful for you in early game, especially because Slapshot is the only one of the 3 starting abilities that has a chance to do a critical hit at all. Yeah, Darkseid's still very easy.
Oh? Oh? Look! A star's going out!
Come on, let's hurry. Where's that key?
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go find Leon. Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
What do you know, you big Toyota?
what do I know? Come on, Pluto!
Oh. Huh? What a dream. Ah! This isn't a dream. Oh, where am I? Oh, boy. Do you know where we are? Hey!
We ain't in Kansas anymore. Welcome to Traverse Town. I adore this world. This is totally weird. I'm in another world! God, I love the Traverse Town theme song. It's just so relaxing. Kingdom Hearts 1 has such good vibes musically. Mailbox, send 10 postcards to win something. Good luck. Postcards are hidden throughout the world and we'll get them throughout the LP. This town is divided into 3 districts. This is the first district. Ooh, a Moogle! Seeing all this town will take some time, Kupo, especially for newcomers. And if you can't go to certain areas now, you'll be able to go later. I keep saying new faces today. An odd pair walked by just a little while ago. Now, I've never been certain if this is very intentional or not, but this guy looks a lot like Tidus, and I've always liked to believe that's them directly referencing Shuyin from 10-2. Those candles burning over there were specially created by Moogles. If you snuff one out, it flickers back to life in no time. You'll probably need magic to put them all out. Keep that in mind for way later in the game. In here is the item shop run by everyone's favorite triplets. Welcome! Are you looking to buy or maybe you have something to sell? I handpicked everything on these shelves. We carry only the best. I'm in charge of keeping the shop clean. It's easier than our bedroom. We're going to earn enough money here to go on our own adventure. Good luck with that, boys. Now, if you actively farmed extra pretty stones from the race against Riku on the second day of Destiny Islands, you might be able to sell them there and buy some items early, but I'd recommend just holding off in general. Hey there, how can I... Oh, it's only a kid. I'm not a kid, and the name's Sora. Okay, simmer down. Why the long face, Sora? You lost or something? No, well, maybe. Where are we? Huh? Traverse Town? So, Gramps, is this really another world? Oh, don't call me Gramps! The name's Sid! Anyway. Not sure what you're talking about, but this sure ain't your island. Guess I'd better start looking for Riku and Kairi. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing. If you ever run into trouble, you come to me. I'll look out for you. Ah, my favorite Sid, who for years, as I think I brought him in my Final Fantasy VII LP with Quill years back. I thought he was like meant to be in his like 50s, 60s. No, he's only like 36. The accessory shop here, you can buy some things later on at, but we can't right now. I'd recommend just using it for the save point in there more than anything. Our main goal is actually to head to the second district through a door coming up here on my right. But we can actively take a moment to grab some chests here in the first district if you know they're already there. Like, there's actively one on top of the roof of the accessory shop, where if you push this box over here, you can jump up there and get it right now rather than having to wait until later. You can also theoretically jump on some barrels on the other side of this building to get up here and then have to jump around, but that's a lot more complicated, and with Sora's jump in this game already as awkward feeling as it is, I really don't recommend it, really. That chest contained our first postcard, and if we come back into the item shop, I can hit the ceiling fan a couple times to get our second one. This was actually the main reason I entered the item shop a few moments ago. I just completely forgot to do it then until I grabbed the second postcard that I intended to get on the roof there. Sending the first two away, we get a cottage and a mithril shard, respectively. Mithril shard is a synthesis material, and I'll talk about those later on. A cottage can be used from the menu to fully restore your party's MP and HP, even if you're not near a save point. I don't tend to use those because I just tend to forget they exist for some reason, but if you're especially on proud mode, those can come in clutch. It's those creatures from the island! And thus more shadows spawn in. They'll spawn in intermittently throughout the area. Now, I'm killing all of them here. You don't technically need to, but I want to because of a chest around here. Specifically, you may have noticed it a moment ago, there's one on an awning to my right now. The thing is, here in Kingdom Hearts 1 and its final mix, you cannot open chests while you're considered to be in combat. You can tell whether the game considers you to be in combat or not based on the command menu's color. If it's red down there like it is right now, you're in combat. If it's blue, you're not. This is actively a very annoying thing in Kingdom Hearts 1 if you just want to get a move on that Kingdom Hearts 2 pretty much immediately addresses, thank God. And up there is our third postcard. Neat. So with us having seen that cutscene of the dude seemingly dying, you're actively meant to head back into the accessory shop and then leave now. But I want to go grab some other items that are around the area. Just to start off. In the meanwhile, I might as well talk about this finally. Sora's voice actor in this game is Haley Joel Osment. Voice work-wise, he's mostly known for being Sora, though he was also Chip in the Beauty and the Beast Christmas Mid-Quel from '97 and Mowgli in Jungle Book 2. He's mostly known for his screen acting. Specifically, he started as Forrest Gump Jr. in Forrest Gump, but he's probably best known for being Cole in The Sixth Sense. He's also the older sibling of Hannah Montana co-star and Spy Kids alumni Emily Osment. Not here, either. This could take a while. Yes, that's the best Donald voice I'm gonna do. I don't know how any voice actor continues to do his voice. The 99 puppies were lost amid the chaos of their world's destruction. Find them in various worlds. Welcome to our big collect-a-thon goal throughout Kingdom Hearts 1. In the various worlds we're gonna visit, we can find 3 Dalmatian puppies at a time to bring them back to their parents here in Traverse Town. At certain amounts of them, you get items. They have a lot of rooms here that several of them will be placed in. I don't show most of these rooms off throughout the game, but I am walking through them right now because it allows us to get to this screen relatively early. And there's an item or two I can grab here as well, on top of more shadows. There are certain points in this LP I do edit past fights like this or speed them up, but sometimes I do just show them full speed. It really just depends on what I thought flowed best in the game itself. Going back to Sora's voice, though, his Japanese VA is Miyu Irino, famous for voicing Haku in Spirited Away, Astral in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, Jinta in Anohana, Ritsu in Mob Psycho 100, Akito in the Code Geass spin-off, Lex in Unicorn Overlord, and recently Tomorrow, the main character of Digimon Beat Break. They were also the VA chosen to replace a certain someone as Sabo in One Piece. If you know, you know. You could wait until later in the game to come get the items in this specific screen. Heck, we're actively going to be here again next time as part of the plot. But I recommend doing it now, as at this point, only shadows will spawn in. No other enemy type will. Coming here later, more enemies will, and depending on what difficulty you're on or what stats you have from the dream weapon choices at the start of the game, you might be in a little more trouble with those enemies around here at the moment. Pick up this box and throw it against this wall because you can jump on top of it to reach the roof here. Not only grab a pretty out of the camera chest right here, but there's also another chest in the distance on top of one of these balconies. Worth noting, this is by and large a 100% LP. I say by and large because there's one specific accessory I don't go out of my way to get because it's annoying to grab, and I also don't do anything involving a certain secondary gameplay type outside of what's required for the story, as doing that for the platinum with as little as you had to do for that was annoying enough, and frankly, I don't want to make this LP be 70 parts long. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 4, we're going to further explore Traverse Town and see if eventually Donald and Goofy can find us. See you guys then.